Hello Wonderland, Kelly here. Quick video today, I think. Had to bring my wife downtown Richmond, the metropolitan area in which I live. So I've got an hour or so to kill, and I thought I would do a quick walkabout and showcase a new acquisition of mine, which is this. This lens is the Tamron SP 17mm f3.5. It's in the Adaptall-2 range of Tamron lenses, so vintage, dates to late 80s, early 90s probably. But yeah, back in the day when I first got my DSLR, I kind of had a wish list of manual focus lenses that I wanted. I picked up a lot of cheap ones, and they're good, but there were a few that were kind of regarded as gems, and this was one of them. The SP series is the Tamron high-end, kind of the L lens equivalent in the Tamron lineup, even to this day. So the 17mm, pretty wide for its time, 3.5, not that fast, but very well regarded lens, and I always wanted one, but it was a little out of my price range. Figured, what the heck, I'll go ahead and get it, so snagged a good copy on eBay. It's very nice, it's almost minty. Yeah, no fungus, very smooth, super nice. So, out today to give it a try downtown. I'm here at Richmond's lovely Main Street station, which, as the name implies, was a train station, the main train station back in the day. Now it's more of an event space, so I'm kind of in the main part of the train station, the train shed almost. But yeah, now it's just really a big open space for events and whatnot, and it's beautiful. The whole building is beautiful. It used to be kind of stood out on its own, of course. When the interstates came through in the mid-20th century, they're like right there. It almost loops around the building. In fact, when you are taking a ramp off of 95 or onto 95, you drive literally right around the corner of the building, which is pretty neat. So yeah, it's one of my favorite buildings to see downtown, and I don't make it into it enough. So it's a beautiful day. It's not that cold, but it's still a little bit chilly. It's still winter. So I thought I would duck in here, get some architectural and detail shots, because that's what a wide angle's for. And then maybe I'll step outside if I can stay in the sun and get some urban scenery. So that's what we're doing. Let's see what we can do in an hour. So like I said, this is really one of the top-end lenses from that day, or that time period of the Tamron SP lineup. And this actually is the lens itself. It's pretty compact, all metal, solid, nice focus range window, very smooth focus turn, and I'd say it's about 180 degrees from one end to the other. Close focuses down to, I think, 0.2 feet is what that says. 0.25 meters, quarter of a meter. So yeah, about maybe 10 inches, 8 inches. Most of it goes to infinity pretty quick, so it's got a kind of short distance stuff, and then it goes to infinity, and you kind of leave it at infinity most of the time if you're doing landscape or anything like this. This is the adapter, so this goes directly from Tamron Adaptall-2 to Canon RF, and you'll notice it adds a good inch or so of length to the entire package, and that's because on the RF mount cameras The register distance, which is from this lens mount flange to the sensor, is a lot shorter than it used to be in the DSLR days because there's no mirror. Makes sense, right? That enables some optical magic from the camera makers, but when you do adapt an old lens, it also means you're adding a bit of distance. And even when you're adapting EF, the EF to RF adapter is pretty similar, of course, in additional length. So yeah, there you go. Very sharp. This thing, I'm liking it so far. Just kind of roaming the building. I need to get outside since my time is short, but let me see if I can find a few more architectural details in here, and we'll see how they come out. I hope you can hear me. I'm under the interstate. It's a little noisy. Yeah, so I walked around outside a little bit, just right here around Main Street Station. Kind of got to get back to get the wife, so not as long as I might have hoped. So this was probably a very short video, if it's even worth putting together. We'll see. But hopefully I got a few good shots to show you what my 17mm can do. Not a bad little lens. No autofocus, obviously. No image stabilization other than the camera's IBIS, which hopefully helps. Yeah, but optically, should be pretty good. I'll get home and take a look. All right, until next time, you know the drill. Be good to yourself, take care of each other. Don't forget to be awesome. Get out and wander. Later.